When you hear the sounder, be the 13th caller, 844-570-1360, and we will hook you up with a pair of tickets to go see the Aztecs and San Jose State out at Sdsu Stadium on Saturday night as the Aztecs look to get to 6-1 on the year. They're looking to get to 6-1, Pete, because they're 5-1 after a big win against Air Force this past Saturday night that had everything in it. And joining us right now, linebacker Kyahva Tezino back with us here on Xtra. Kyahva, how you doing?
Hey, how you guys doing? Well.
Okay, so you had it all on Saturday, right? You know, I don't know if you guys were anticipating rain. I don't know if you were anticipating lightning, but it was one of those games where it looked early on like things weren't going your way. But defensively, you guys were holding Air Force in check. First off, how did you guys deal with the hour and 15-minute lightning delay?
We went through that last year with them when we went to their house. And, we just did the exact same thing that we did out there. We just, start stretching inside, just, getting back hype, basically just like treating it like we're just now about to go out there again. So that's what we did. We just came out ready to go and everything.
Was it a situation where it also allowed you guys, you mentioned, basically it was a carbon copy of what happened last year up in Colorado Springs. Does it really give you that awesome chance to kind of get to the, back to the whiteboard and really take care of mistakes you had made leading up to that point?
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, the coaches, they went back in and, thought of some other ideas that we could have came out and did better at. I'm pretty sure Air Force did the exact same thing. So, it's basically kind of like a little cheat code of both teams get to come back, do like a good thing or whatever to come back out and call up some good plays for us to stop them and for them to score on us. So eventually we stopped them and we won the game. So that was a good thing.
Let me ask you this about the Boise State game, which I had, by the way. So good stuff there. Appreciate that win. But Boise State was obviously a team that was ranked at the time, and that was a big win for you guys. Did it create confidence in the locker room for you as a team?
It created a lot for us. I say as a defense, it created a lot of kind of like swagger that we have now. I mean, from us beating them, we just had a lot of good preparation at practice. Our DBs were playing lights out. I mean, that just really gave us a lot of swagger. And I'm just proud that we all came out and we got that win. So now we just trying to level up our game now as a defense and just do better as a whole now.
Aztecs linebacker Kyahva Tezino with us. The Aztecs getting ready for San Jose State on Saturday night, as I alluded to, trying to get to 6-1 on the year. Kyahva, it's a short work week for you guys as you're trying to prep for the Air Force triple option attack. Is it safe to assume, based on how you were able to stifle them, you had a good week of practice leading up to the game?
Yeah, it's just kind of hard to scheme against Air Force because, you can scheme so much, but if you're not physical enough and taking the right angles and just doing the right things, their offense is going to go ahead and score points. It doesn't matter what kind of scheme you drop. It's just a hard offense to stop automatically because, first you have to be physical. And our guys just came out physical, and we just came out ready to go. I mean, it was a short week, but we just knew we had to come and get the win for our team because how much we deserved it all season, how much hard work we've been doing. So,
as a linebacker in that game, are you basically butting heads with the dive back 90% of the contest?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I had a big headache after the game. It's just hitting every single play, every single drive. I mean, if you're just not like a physical person, or you don't have like that kind of mindset to be physical, I mean, you're going to get out physical. So I'm glad that our program preaches that kind of mentality, and I guess I was kind of physical enough, so yeah.
Kyahva, I'm curious, as you get ready for San Jose State, a winless team, you beat them last year 52-7, beating the brakes off them, as they say. Is there any sort of concern that maybe this is such a walkover that you might lose focus throughout this game? How does the coaching staff deal with that?
The coaching staff feels that they're just as good as anyone. They obviously been having some problems, with the team and everything, just with winning games and stuff, but as I told the defense, this is a scary team, because they're hungry. They haven't won a game, so they're going to come out every single game and try to give us their best. And we just can't come out there sluggish and slackish. We got to go out there like we're playing Boise State. like we're playing those big name teams. We can't just go out there and just not prepare well and not operate like how we play. So yeah.
Kyahva, when they called the game because of the lightning, the postponement, when they sent you guys into the locker room, when you came back out, did you have a chance to look up in the stands and notice, unfortunately, how many people were not there? How many people did not stick around?
Honestly, I just thought of last year, like when we were out there in Air Force, how many people left their game because they started off almost like a packed crowd, and I thought like, okay, so if it rained out there in Air Force and nobody went to their game when they had the delay, so I was just thinking like, okay, so nobody's going to be really out there in our game, and we kind of all knew that nobody was going to be there. It was rain, but we wasn't really worried about that. We just knew we had to come out and get the win. I mean, if we win games, people going to show up, and that's
And how great is it, on a night where the offense is struggling a little bit as far as the running game is concerned, you guys are doing your job, and then late in the game, Air Force, goes ahead, and then the offense is able to return the favor and score what ended up being the winning touchdown for you. How good does that feel?
That feels so wonderful. I mean, just for a defense, just to see our offense go through that adversity and come out, because we know as a defense, our offense is a great offense. We try to out physical guys and everything. So I mean, just to see them go down and like help us out, to get that touchdown, and we're going to always do our best to help them out. So it's kind of just playing your role, doing your responsibility for the team, and they went out and scored a touchdown, and we went back out and stopped them, and now it's the game. So just happy they were able to come through with it after the game.
Kyahva, final thing for me, as the weather starts to cool down a little bit, everyone says that this fall weather, that's football weather. Does it give you more of an intensity in the middle of the game when it's a little chilly and it's crisp? I mean, I know it's not East Coast chill, but for Southern California, it's a little bit crisper now than it was a couple of weeks ago, and that is, to me, more football weather. Does that get you guys a little bit more fired up to go out there?
Oh yeah, I mean, because we're in California, it doesn't really we don't have all 4 seasons of like the weather or whatever. So when we get a little bit of rain, we get fired up. It gets like really cold, we finally get to go out there and wear like hand warmers. So that really gets us fired up and just ready to go. And we just love it, we just love playing in any kind of like environment, any kind of weather environment, any kind of like stadium kind of environment. We just love getting the experience for it. We just try to play our best.
All right, San Jose State on Saturday night as the Red and Black looks to get to 6-1, and then at Nevada, at New Mexico, UNLV is home, and then the big matchup November 17th up at Fresno State. Kyahva, always appreciate the time. Again, congratulations on a weird win, but a win nonetheless. No style points. You got the win against Air Force. Good luck against the Spartans on Saturday night. We'll talk to you soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.